Okay. I'm waiting for it. We live? I'm waiting for the all good on YouTube's end. Okay. It looks like we should be good to go. Let's get this thing started. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy MumboElite. Welcome to the first YouTube live stream we've done in probably like a year. So if you guys do enjoy, feel free to smack the like button. I know we're probably going to have people coming in and out asking for trading tips, SBCs, things like that. The whole point of this video / stream, if I keep it up, is basically just grinding FIFA in every aspect. We're going to complete the Community Team of the Season Guaranteed. That goes away in 20 hours, so we want to get that situated. But first, let me change my shirt. I want to put on a soccer jersey or a football jersey, whatever you want to call it. All right, give me a second. We're gonna rep the homies. The #1 team in the world. You can't argue. Here we go. Boom. We got the lads. US of A. Alright, I want to make sure it's not live on Twitch at all. Let me double check there. Alright, we're going to get this started. We're just going to do some bronze packs to open up. So I get in our points flowing. Wonder if there's a YouTube... Is there a YouTube music thing? Non-copyright music. Music for studying. Alright, how loud's that? Alright, sweet. All right. Susan, how's it going? How you doing? Welcome. It's been a minute. Yeah, we've been live on Twitch almost every single day. So if you aren't following the Twitch channel, the link is down below if you're looking for our live streams. I just kind of wanted to try a YouTube one since I haven't, you're right, been live on here in a while. I think it's been about a year. How you been? Good. What you been up to? What's keeping you busy during this time? Alright, where is it? We're going to highlight this so you don't forget about it. Alright, let's see what players we have, what we can put in. Okay, team of the season so far. We will put in... We have... I can't remember how many team of the seasons we packed so far. I think it's 3 to 5, somewhere in there. Is the music at a good volume, Susan, by the way? Or is it too loud or too quiet? Schoolwork online? Nice. How's the transition to online work? Is it harder, easier, just different, or what? Alright. I don't know how many regular gold cards we're going to actually use in this team, just because I need to do first owner challenges for swaps, and I would much rather get those done before we use those. So we'll go heavily SBC fodder sort of players. That we can constantly get back into the teams. Music is okay. School's good. That's good to hear. What grade are you in now? Again, it's been a minute since we've been live on here. If you guys do enjoy the stream, feel free to smack that like button. Let's see if we can get, what do you say, 10 likes throughout the whole stream? First stream back. We'll be live for a while, probably. Okay, we'll put him in for sure. We actually don't need crazy ratings for this. So we probably should hold off on using too many of those guys. Probably get one more. Do one more run through. $11th, nice. You looking at college at all, or you have an idea of what you want to do after school? Alright, looks like we need to do more League SBCs. Fine by me. Probably not going to link him at all. We'll go for a center back this time through. What video games you guys been playing? What's been keeping you busy in that department? I've been doing a lot of FIFA myself, a little Call of Duty here and there. Definitely nowhere near how much we used to do with Call of Duty. All right, we probably want to start doing some upgrade packs too. While these are still available. There's quicker ways of doing this too. I don't know why I'm doing it this way. I guess I didn't see how many players we had in this team. Alright, let's see if we can sell any of these guys. It's weird what cards make profit during the bronze pack method, because there's a lot of like 3rd or 4th division English outside backs or center backs that are going for some it's stupid money. A lot of these you can sell for 150, 200. Depends on how often you want to list them. I just kind of throw them up to see, you know, what they do, and then if they don't sell after a couple tries, we typically put them in our club and then rinse them through. Like the center mids, if you guys are going for chem in this, you don't need exact positions. I would just throw in all the useless center mids and try to sell outside backs, center backs, especially if they keep the same nationality as their league. So if they're in some sort of English league and they have English nationality and they're an outside back or center back, they'll probably go for 150, 200 coins. I think we're about ready to do another grind sesh for the gold cards as well. We have a lot of untradables building up in the club. Typically for me, I don't know how you guys go about upgrading, but after I'm over like the 3,500 mark for players in the club, I start by just grinding bronze packs like crazy. Then once it's at like 3,500 to 4,000, somewhere in that range, I start upgrading the bronze players. But then once I start getting all the bronze players upgraded and I'm in that 3,500 range still, I will then go and do that to the silvers, rinse them down under 3,000, and then kind of get that back up till it's all golds. Then typically I do bronzes again, work through league SBCs, and it's just a whole process. Alright, some of these Chinese teams we probably can do their packs. I'm not sure though. We're gonna save the big packs, so like these mega packs are from champs. We'll save those for the EFL team this season. Same as the rare packs. Like, there's no reason for us to open packs right now. I guess we'll build the community team of the season player, and if we get someone usable, that's great. We'll somehow find a way to fit him in our team. This is kind of my concept squad of high-rated players I have / high-rated players I want to put in a team. So we're going to get the De Gea SBC done, Trippier's, Ramos's. We're going to get Hazard in here too, so Hazard's probably going to be... Actually, let me do that. We'll put his card in so just we remember to do him. Do we want to go 2 icon center backs? Potentially put Silva like there. And then have De Bruyne right there if we pack them. There's a lot we can do with this team. I guess we'll start with... kind of that look for now. Yeah, I want to do a lot of the mid-icon packs. I think that'll be a good idea. Alright, Libertados, we can restart. +2, a lot of players in these leagues are way down in price because people are spamming bronze packs and silver packs from SBCs and stuff. So if you want a cheap SBC to do, highly recommend you guys do these two. Now the question is, do we open any packs? I think any silver ones will open to see, 1, can we store, and 2, can we get coins? But if we have any semi-decent gold packs from these, I'm a pack addict, but I think it'd be smart to save them. Boom, boom. Here we go. Yeah, I like the rare mixed players. We'll probably save these. That's going to get a lot of bronzes back in the club, too. Ooh. Rip. Alright, in between those, we'll just keep storing the club with bronze players, too. Just so we constantly have a cycle of stuff, so we're not getting too tradable, too untradeable. We should probably try to knock out some challenges, too, for icon swaps. Figure out how many we need / want to do. Just so we're not last minute trying to get everything completed. We're back. I'm gonna go grab. Actually, they're right here. Never mind. Oh, I probably could have got that guy cheaper, right? Holy cow, almost every single one of these is a League SBC. Jeez. Ba-bum. Foot Shift, what's up, homie? How you doing today? Welcome to stream. How's it going, man? Good? Hey, that's what I like to hear. What are you doing in Ultimate Team right now? What's your grinding? I bought Mbappe, and should I sell him and wait to buy him when he's as lowest? Ooh, good question. Do you use Footbin at all, man? Let me know if you use Footbin, and I'll kind of try my best to answer that question for you. Not that often? Okay. I would go to Footbin right now, and I would check Mbappe's price, because if I had to guess, people are going to want to play Weekend League, because with the EFL Team of the Season coming out, they're going to want to get those rewards and packs. So my guess is his price is going to skyrocket a little bit, all like meta cards are, so they can be used to get more wins. So buy Mbappe. Should I sell him and wait to buy him when he's as lowest? If you have him now, it might be best to wait. I don't know when he's going to increase the most, though. Like, I don't know if today's the day he's increasing. What I would do is look at past weeks per day and see, okay, are Thursdays he higher or Fridays? Because I guarantee if you sell him on Sunday, he'll be a lot lower. So if you, let's say, maybe, if you don't want to use him this weekend, I would either sell him today or tomorrow. Let him try to sell a little bit. Don't put him as the lowest. See if you can get him to sell for a little more. And then eventually he'll sell. And then if you wanted to use him, I'd pick him up then at the end of the weekend on Sunday. Thank you, no problem. If you guys are enjoying the live stream, feel free to smack that like button. See if we can get 10 likes on the total live stream. This is my first YouTube live stream in like a year, man. I stream typically every day on Twitch, so if you want to follow me on Twitch, the link is down below. But I kind of built this channel off of streaming Call of Duty a couple years ago, and then kind of walked away. Yeah, no problem, man. I have 300k in the bank. I'm trying to buy Neymar for this weekend or in general. Have any high budget trading tips? Honestly, man, I would give you lower budget trading tips if I were you. I got a bunch of videos on my channel if you want to check them out. I got a trading playlist if you want to look at it. I can run through some stuff. Honestly, like League SBC grind that I'm doing right now, this is a perfect thing to not only any budget use, but get lucky with packs and pack good players. It gives you the nice little mix of not only making coins but also having the chance to get cool stuff. Cool video. Hey, what's up, bud? Yo, MBT Gamer, have you been on the channel like a couple of years ago, bro? That name sounds familiar. How the hell can you have that many coins? Hey, bro, it's a grind. It's not easy, but I ended up selling most of my team and making a loss. I had, let me show you real quick. I went full first owner, so now I only have first owner players. But let me show you real quick and show you who I had. Yeah, I do a lot of bronze pack method. If you don't grind bronze packs, I highly recommend you start. This is my team right now with what, 6.5 mil coins. I'm going to try to get Ramos. I'm going to try to get Trippier. I'm going to do a lot of the mid icons. Grind those a bit. How often, let me ask you a question, because I guess my tips are only important depending on how much you play. Are you on the game a lot? Like, how often do you think you're on Ultimate Team? Because my thing with bronze packs is bronze packs are like the perfect thing to do. You can do them on PS4 or Xbox, whatever you're on. But I just grind these on my phone. You play every day? Okay, so this is what I recommend you do, man. If you don't have, do you have an iPhone? Whatever phone you have, I highly recommend you download the companion app and you just open some bronze packs on your phone every day. If you don't have the app already, it's a lot quicker in my opinion to open them on there. And I will just constantly do this, constantly store your club. If you don't do the league SBC grind, which it sounds like you don't, you can sell on all your players from good leagues. You'll make profit straight up that way. But if you want to make profit and do league SBCs, I typically store the players until I get duplicates. And if you want, I can walk you through the full process right now, man, or I can show you some videos on my channel if you want to take a look at how I do the whole thing, because I go into more detail on like how to be more efficient. But there's a million ways you can make coins. But if you're not afraid to try to get some players untradeable, I would highly recommend, you know, making some of these, what are they called? The 82 to 88 rated player packs. For these, you only need 4 golds, and then the rest can be bronzes. I mean, you only need 7 golds. The rest can be bronzes. So I use untradeable gold cards, and then I just put crappy bronzes in. And the chances of you getting a team this season or something usable is really good. Then, like, the leftover players or the duplicates, I put them to 82 pluses. You just want to make 100K today? Dude, okay, so I'm going to try something for the next couple minutes. I want to open a couple bronze packs for you and see if it's worth it right now for my luck if I'm making coins relatively quickly. Because there's some days where I make 100K plus on bronze packs, and other days where I'm just like storing it all in the club. I kind of want to see if it's worth it. This pack, 200 coins for this SBL player, 150 to 200, 150 to 200 for those if you put them up. It'll take a couple times to sell, but that pack's already profit. If you want to look for something quicker, what do you like trading with? Let me ask you a question. Are you more of a special card guy, or is just whatever's working? Boom, look at this. 2 league SBC cards. This guy goes for 600. You're new to trading. Okay. So I'll walk you through one. And I'll kind of not treat you as like a student, but I'm going to kind of teach it to you in a sense. Just so you don't straight copy me, but you learn from what I'm doing in the sense of why I do it. So let me walk you through it real quick. This is going to make you a lot of coins if you do this frequently. So what I want you to do is go to squad building challenges. I want you to go to players. I want you to look at every single league that has a league SBC, okay? So you have MLS, you have the Conabels, you have the Bundesliga, CSL, Ligue 1, Liga NOS, Serie A, Saudi, Super League, Premier League, Championship, Eredivisie, La Liga. Kind of get an understanding of, what leagues there are. And for me, I'm going to use MLS because I know the MLS pretty well and a lot of their prices. But if you're new to trading, this is what you're going to do to kind of learn the market. You want to go silver, buy now 200 coins, and MLS, and just kind of look. So from here, you can see within 56 minutes, no matter what the card is, it's going to sell for at least 200 coins. Now, a good thing to remember, if you're doing MLS, they added new teams that aren't in the League SBC, and that's Nashville SC and Miami FC. So these 2 teams you see right here with their badges, those cards, although they do sell, they aren't useful. So I'd not look at those. But every other card, I would start buying now. So if you go, let's say, I'll show you with these. What I do is you can check prices. I just typically buy all these and kind of not inflate the market, but check them after I got them. Can I maybe share play with you? I'm not really a big fan of the share play, man. I'm not 100% sure how it works and stuff, but I can kind of just show you here if you want to keep watching. And if you want to do it, I'll do it with a different league too if you don't want to do just this one. But these are all guys I bought now for 200 coins. If you look, I'm selling this one on for 300, which 100 coins after tax. Not going to be the craziest amount in the world. But like this one, boom, 400 coins. You kind of just want to keep doing this. Snipe them in the 59th minute if you can. We'll start with this one and then we'll move leagues just so you kind of start to learn it a little bit. Alright, looks like we got all those. Then you kind of just want to keep refreshing. Oh, boom. Let's go. That just made us a lot of coins. Center backs go for a lot, typically. He goes for 1,000. Boom. Now, if you want to use... if you want to... Are you on PS4? Let me ask that first. Because if we're doing the same trading thing, we're competing against each other right now, which a lot of people are. We can do that if you want. Otherwise, I can show you a different league to do as well. You're on PS4? Okay. So, are you on this filter right now? Are you on MLS players? Silvers for 200 coins by now? You're on my PC studying me. Okay, so you're not playing right now. Okay. So what I would do, and you don't even have to buy players if you don't want to. After I'll go on my piece. Okay, I got it. So this is what I would do for you. You can do the league SBCs if you want. It sounds like you have, what'd you say, 300k? I'm gonna put 400 up these guys for. Okay, so yeah, I'll kind of show you. What I would do is kind of through what I'm doing, I'll stick on this so you can learn this a little bit. Silvers are the greatest card to trade with, in my opinion, because with League SBCs, they go so much up in price, and a lot of people don't know why they go up so much in price, but they're constantly useful. I would just start, like, not necessarily learning player prices, because that's something that's going to change over time, but understanding in this filter that besides Nashville SC and, oh, here we go. Come on. Yes. Yes, come on. Let's go. So, besides Inter Miami CF, so this badge, the little, looks like a flamingo looking thing, and then the Nashville one, which I don't know if that's yellow or green. I'm colorblind. But besides those two teams, any other team, you're not going to lose coins if you buy for 200. So what I would do, and you can study places, player prices before you buy. I typically just buy now just because I know I'm going to be making profit no matter what. Ooh, see, I almost bought that. You can, but like again, his team's not useful. And just slowly over time doing this, you're going to learn prices just by listing them. You're going to be like, oh, how much does he go for this hour? How much does he go for this hour? Then the other way to do it, I'll show you after I list these. For me, if I don't have them in my club, I'm going to store them because I'm doing League SPCs currently. Duplicates I sell on. Boom, 500 coins. 300. And some you're going to make like 100 coins on. Others you're going to make a lot on. How many coins do you make an hour? Honestly, it's really hard for me to tell because I'm doing so many different trading techniques and I'm constantly opening bronze packs and stuff. But realistically, if you snipe, let's do some math here. If you snipe, I would say what? 2 cards a minute, which is probably on the low end for some minutes, high end for others. Let's say 2 cards a minute, right? For 60 minutes. That's 120 cards you have. On average, I would say you make 200 to 300 coins per card. So 300 times 120. So on the low end, you're probably making 36,000 coins if you're just sniping. But what I do too, and this is something I highly recommend you do, bidding. So if you go max price 150, place bids on these guys. A lot of them don't have any bids whatsoever for 150. A lot of these I will bid 200 because it's just like a snipe. It's just as good. So you can make a lot more coins this way. So what I do is I fill out a bid. So I will go until my list is full of bids, and then I'll go snipe and kind of rinse and repeat. So you're breaking 2 things out at once. Also, since I'll work on the MLS League SBC while I'm doing this. I'll also be completing teams, getting packs for them. So I'm getting coins from the packs. I'm opening bronze packs as well, so I'm getting coins from that. I'm doing a bunch of different avenues to make the money, if that makes sense. And again, you don't have to do the League SBC yourself. All that's going to do is make you more coins for the players you do snipe instantly. But you're missing out on the chance of packing more. Typically, if you're sniping these for 200 or bidding 200 on them, you are going to get a lot of profit from doing the packs for the teams. That's just the way it's kind of set up. But what I would recommend, this is kind of what I do. I throw on YouTube, throw on Netflix, throw on a stream, kind of like you have on right now. And I do this while I'm doing other stuff. So it makes it a little bit more enjoyable. Because sitting here doing the same thing for hours, can get a little boring. But that's kind of the grind when it comes to making coins. You want to kind of find the area that you enjoy the most. So for some people, it's sitting there opening bronze packs nonstop. I love doing that on mobile. I'll go for a walk or I'll do a workout. Then in between sets, I'll open a couple bronze packs. I'm always trying to find ways to balance it. So yeah, that's kind of my advice for newer traders. It's not necessarily what method makes you the most coins. It's what method do you enjoy the most that doesn't feel like work. Because I'll be honest, for me, I don't have fun trading with special cards because I have to sit there, learn special card prices, calculate tax, figure out how long it takes them to sell, write a list so I know what's going for what when. For me, I don't like that. It's a lot more work. You may be able to make more coins eventually if you have a lot more coins. But this is a great one at no matter how many coins you have. You can have 150 coins, bid on a single card, sell that one for 500. Now have the ability to do that for 3-4 more cards and then just infinitely increase your coins. So yeah, I'll kind of just keep doing this. Feel free to keep watching if you want. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. But I'm just kind of chill, listen to music. Yeah. What do you get for being a member on YouTube? You unlock certain emotes and stuff. I wouldn't recommend doing that though, because I don't stream really on YouTube. I stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/MumboElite if you did want to follow me over there. But basically it's just a way to financially support the stream. Look at that. They're already selling. Okay, so here's an example of bidding, how many cards you actually do win, compared to sniping, if you're looking for a time thing. So how many cards is this? 1, Okay, 17 cards right here. So I got 17 right. That's a lot. Gotta go. All right, see you, man. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day. Good luck on the grind. Group stage. Should I buy Moses Simon? Let me look. For what reason? To put in your team or... You want him in your team. So he's gonna go out of packs tomorrow. So I would go to Footbin if you don't use Footbin, footbin.com, and I would definitely follow his price, see what he's been at, see if he's falling, see if he's going up. And then kind of, I would predict what you think is going to happen. So if he's out of packs and he's used, his card's going to go up in price. Dang, this card's better than I thought. So it looks like he's going around 275 right now. I'll kind of just follow his price. See the gap between player cards, what's selling, what's not. If you could buy, hold on, let me check. I'm going to check what his price has been throughout the week. Okay, so he's been sitting, when he originally came out, he was at 342,000. He got highest at 375,000. He's been hovering around the 285K mark. Now today he's gone to 265,000 was the lowest. I see some sales yesterday around 250,000. Today he's gone down to 230,000. So his price is going up and down. I would almost just track it a little more. If you can buy, so right now it's on the downward scale. His price keeps going down. I would follow that, and whenever you're comfortable to buy, buy. Because whatever price it goes to, it will eventually go up. But it depends when you're looking at it. Like today, if you bought it 230 today, it's now to like 275, so you could sell and make profit. But if you buy it 275, the price it is right now, it could go up from that. So then you want to kind of calculate it based off of that. If your whole goal is just buying him to use, whenever you want him, I would get him. You're not that good with Footbin? All right. Yeah, so like if your goal is to buy him at a relatively low price and keep him in the team for the rest of the game, buy him at whatever you're comfortable with. But if you're trying to make profit off of him eventually and buy at the lowest price possible, I would kind of track his price and be like, you know what? I don't think it's going to get any lower than this. I'm going to buy now. I'll look at promo packs too. That's another thing to kind of indicate. If there's a lot of promo packs out, like EA likes making a lot of money, look to see what are in the promo packs and when they come out, because chances are he's going to get packed a lot more often when promo packs are being opened. So look at that time period, see if there's a happy hour or something, and then if you see his price go down with that, be like, okay, I'm buying now because I know it's probably going to go up after this, and then boom. But yeah, anything in the 200 to 300,000 price range, there's a little bit more of an EA tax than like a 50,000 coin card. So if you're getting them just to get them and to use them, you don't have to think too much about it. But if you're going to try to eventually make profit on them, I would be a little more thoughtful for what price you buy in. Personally, I would try to go under 250K if I were you. Yeah, no problem, bud. Any more questions, feel free to let me know. How late do you work today? I know, but how late do you work today? I didn't know because I don't have Discord open a lot of the time. I can get in Discord if you guys are. Okay, are you in his server or what? Okay, you want to add me or? Okay.
To want to hang out with me or stuff like that. I'm like, wait, what?
There we go. What's up?
Yo.
Hola.
Do you want to be in here, Reed? Because Oscar's saying that you should want to be in here.
No, I want to be in here. I'm just the amount I'm on Discord compared to what I should be. It's because put it this way, you guys are looking at.
Like Oscar's like, what the fuck is Reed?
Yeah, no, I feel bad because like I don't even think about it because here's my thing. The way I think about it is when I go to Twitch, when I see Oscar live, then I'm like, oh, okay, he's on, so he's probably in Discord. Let me go in Discord now, rather than just automatically going into Discord and be like, oh, we can all talk in here right now. I kind of go off of like
I feel
that sort of thing, which you guys need to help me break the habit of doing that and just being Discord 24/7. I also have a fear on my computer because I've learned this. When I use the Discord app, I hit X on it, but I have to like go out to the bottom and actually close the application too. Otherwise, people can still hear me. And I for the longest time did not know that, and it just freaked me out because like nothing obviously happened, but you never know who's listening.
Yeah.
You might come in at the wrong time. Nah, that hasn't happened. That hasn't happened in over a month. That hasn't happened in over a month, man. I'm a month plus clean.
You haven't touched your butthole in a month?
That included, yes.
That included.
Only exception I make is when I'm in the shower because I have to clean, you know.
Yeah, make sure that anus
But no,
is cleansed.
what I was gonna say is since I have to have Epic at 7:30 and I have to like be done by 7, relatively 6 o'clock would be the latest to do the Bible study. So when would you want to do it? That's why I was asking.
I guess we could do it at 6.
Okay.
Or, no, I don't know when I'm having dinner.
Okay. Well, that was the whole.
We can do it at 5 when I get off.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, that's why I wanted to know because you didn't want to do it yesterday, so I want to make sure. I want to make sure we could do it today and not have we weren't on the same page in terms of time.
I was so fucking tired yesterday. Holy crap.
I bet.
I didn't wake up.
All that sleeping and sitting in your room playing video games while
I
working.
didn't wake up until 10 yesterday for work.
Dude, I was up at 6:30 for work. Get this. I was up at 6:30. The night before, I went on to make sure my password and stuff were all good because it was going to reset. I woke up in the morning and it had issues for me getting in. So I did not work for an hour and a half.
There we go. Everything just as it should be. Bet.
So, were they like, what the fuck is this kid doing?
No, I sent my boss a message because I was like, so we have two things. You have your login password to get on your laptop. Then you have your login password and stuff to get onto like their server. So I was able to get on the VPN, which allows me access to the server, but I wasn't able to log in, giving me complete access to what it took to do jobs. So like I couldn't clock in. So I'm on and they can see me on in the Slack, but I messaged my boss. I'm like, yo, is there an issue with this thing today? I can't seem to get in. I'm gonna try to get in, but I don't know what to do. He's like, yeah, thing that sucks is they IT doesn't get in till 8 online, so if you have an issue, you gotta wait till then. And I figured it out like 10 minutes before 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
so.
dude. I need 20 more of these stupid crabs, and I can't find them anywhere. I mean, I just found a big box, but I don't know if there are any more boxes.
I'm so fucking good at Horde PvP. Holy moly, Oscar. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dude, our arms warriors are so disgusting. Like I looked up what Swifty's one-shot macro was, and I'm making people hit their legs.
Making people do the stank leg.
No, I like press a button, charge in on someone, and then they die. Like it has a code. Like I have a code that just it sets out. It does all my abilities for me, and it just like blows them up. It's great.
Sounds
I've
dope.
been there. There we go. All right, cool. We got return to the docks where the ship is waiting. Bet. That took forever. I'll be honest with you. That was not fun. Kingdom Hearts 3 can be a time-consuming game. Oh,
Oh, you're playing Kingdom right now?
yeah.
Let me look.
Because Valorant's not working.
Oh yeah,
I've already
I
put in
guess.
4 or 5 hours into World of Warcraft today, so... And since Valorant is too laggy for me to play, this is...
Rav
I wanna
is
finish this
just
game, so-
chatting.
Yeah.
He's is he becoming a booby streamer?
Who, me?
No, Rav. He's in the just chatting section.
I don't know, I think he's in there all the time. Like, he starts off his streams and just chatting and then switches over.
I really like the idea of that. I've seen so many people do that, and it looks so appealing. Cause like,
Just chatting?
yeah, especially for like Valorant's a little different of a game format. But like with a lot of games, it takes a little. One, you want to wait till like people get there.
Yeah.
And two, it's like one of those things where it's like, okay, when you start the stream, you want to kind of start playing. But if you got stuff to do, like, you know, like tweeting links out and stuff like that and making sure the servers are up, just having it so, like, one, you're either listening to music full cam or, like, doing, like, a video or something where you can just sit there and not have your game be the main focus.
Yeah.
Waiting for your community to get involved and then going in is so much cleaner.
I love having just chat. I've done a couple of just chatting streams. I enjoy it. Really have to have a decent sized fan base in order to...
Yeah, so analytically, did you notice anything when you did just chatting?
Nah. I think analytically, it was my worst type of stream.
Really?
Yeah.
I had like the opposite effect. I had the just chatting one I did the other day, it like got a whole bunch of like I think new people to check it out because so many people go to the lowest amount of viewers and just chatting like I was doing the other day trying to find e-girls.
Yeah.
And like the chances of you getting like seen that way, there's a chance, but it depends what you're doing still.
But you also play like FIFA and you do card chains, so it's like
It's a different aspect. People are there just chilling and not really watching my gameplay anyways.
So with like Valorant has been popping off for me, but that's because it drops. Who knows what it's gonna turn on when drops are disabled, right? And so, but my my streams have been growing, like analytically speaking, have just been up for the past month, even without Valorant. Like it was on the up, so
that's good. Yeah, I've kind of already went the route of not knowing if I'm playing Valorant because it's just
I'm lagging, so I know I want to play it. Like I have massive cravings to play the game. I know I want to play the game. I just can't because of how laggy the streams are. It's horrific.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. We'll see what happens. And I figured during this time I can play a lot of WoW because I like WoW's fun. I can get about 3 or 4 hours in before I'm like, all right, I need to do something else and play Kingdom Hearts, which is again one of those things where I need 3 or 4 hours of it before I'm like, okay.
So explain Kingdom Hearts again, because I was trying to understand like the premise of the game.
Basically, you're this guy called Sora, and he's what's known as he's like on the light side, and he's known as a Keyblade wielder, is my understanding. I'm not a diehard fan, so take what I know and what I say with a grain. Basically, you're fighting a dark side, and I don't necessarily understand what their purpose is, but I know that they feed a lot off of pain and sadness and like depression, stuff like that.
Okay.
And basically you're just trying to stop that, but you go through Disney worlds to do it. So like right now I'm
Oh.
on Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, I see that. I was confused. I'm like, I thought like Mickey Mouse is on this and stuff, but I'm seeing
He is,
Johnny
you
Depp.
You see him. He's just doing other stuff in this game, but like
Oh,
in
yeah.
the previous games you see him. I felt like I saw him more, but then again I didn't play those games.
Are
all
you
the way
playing
through,
on
so.
PC or what are you playing on?
I'm playing on my PlayStation.
That looks like really good graphics.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
He did not just cut off his earring. So you said you want to do it at 5, Scotty?
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all suck at responding to our group chat.
It's like spam,
Who,
so
we do?
I just don't
I don't
respond.
ever
It's-
respond to group
it's-
I
chats.
asked what time works for all of you tomorrow, and I said 8 or 8:30 is when I kind of want to start.
There you go.
Doesn't really matter.
Dixon, what's up, man? Keep up the good videos and
Well, I know
streams,
you're
bro.
like
Hey, I
sitting
appreciate it,
on your
man.
wife, Oscar, but
How you doing today?
Yeah.
Welcome. I've been trying to do a video a day or 2 videos a day for the past like 2 weeks. My voice is starting to go a little bit, so I think I gotta slow down. But Dixon, you're my top 3 best FIFA YouTubers for sure. Hey, dude, you don't know how much that means for me to hear that you said FIFA YouTuber
How do I
because
crabs to level up the shape?
That's
Each level
awesome,
the
thank
shift
you.
HP can count will increase. You may also.
I'm relatively
the
new to
level I need to
making
get it to?
FIFA videos. I just started trying to stream on here too. I typically stream on Twitch, man. I don't know if you got Twitch, but if you do, feel free to drop a follow. The link is down below.
Oh, you're on the tube now, huh?
Well, I wanted to see because the FIFA videos I've been posting have been doing a really good job analytically. So I wanted to see
Okay.
like if because like consistently, I think right now it's like 30 to 40 different views on different videos per hour.
Yeah.
So I wanted to see, okay, if someone's watching, if that's 40 different people, hypothetically, and they watch the
Right.
video, I wonder if the YouTube will then, like, be recommended to see, oh, they're live, let me, like, click on it and see hi. So I'm trying to see, like, if there's a way I can, like, maybe certain trading methods or, like, certain things I do that, yeah, I know a lot of people who don't watch me for FIFA on Twitch don't like anyways, but the things I do on there that are even, like, more time consuming and grindy that people don't want to watch, if I can
Yeah.
somehow move that to YouTube where that I'm already making content on that, so from the perspective of like I made a video about this, then I'm going to stream after I make the video of this so I can answer any questions that people have.
Right.
Kind of is like a secondary place to go where they're still staying on the channel.
Makes sense.
So I'm going to try it for like a week and see how it does.
All right, bet. Is it worth getting more crabs to level up the ship, or should I just go to the final battle? Maybe I should try and level at least once. I forget who. Someone asked if who was it? Someone was asked like if what streaming platform I use as I grow, and I was like, it would honestly depend on the contract. But I was like, my number, like what I would choose is between two, would be Twitch and YouTube.
Okay.
I don't think I'd ever do Mixer.
Question about Twitch and YouTube for you then.
Yeah.
So it sounds like your position is growing on Twitch, and then whatever opportunities come through Twitch, you'll then look at contracts.
Yeah.
How?
There-
Okay. So what? I guess my question is, what is your goal? What would your goal then be if you got a YouTube contract? What would it have to look like?
I think like from a financial standpoint.
So yeah,
Or like
let me set it up a little more. So yeah, I guess that's part of it. But like my thing is right now, to my knowledge, you don't post on YouTube, so you're gonna have no content there to begin with. All your content is on Twitch. So if you would make that move over, you don't really have any audience whatsoever on the platform. Would you start making content beforehand if you knew that YouTube had an offer on the line, or what? Because like the way I view it is like I'm kind of similar in the sense of like I'm fine streaming on both, just not at the same time, and trying to figure out like which one's better. But I'm kind of like trial and error on both to see, hey, if I make videos on YouTube but stream on Twitch, does that work best? Vice versa. What's gonna make you go all in? Does it have to be a substantial amount of money? Does it have to be a like?
No. So for me, I just need enough money to build my team. Right. So let's say it's 12 months. Let's say I made like from the contract, I get, let's say it's $500,000. I'm just throwing a number out there, right?
Okay.
So let's say it's $500,000. $500,000 is enough for me to build an editing team, a graphic team, an attorney, right, and someone who can run the channel, and we can meet maybe two or three times a week where we sit down and discuss, okay, this is the game plan in terms of video ideas. I want a video every single day. You know, what does that look like from a graphic standpoint? How many graphic artists do I need? 3 that are rotating. How many editors do I need? 3 that are rotating, right? I need to be able to fund that and also take 10 and live off of 10% of that. So 500,000, I take 50,000. So 50,000 is what I pay myself for the year. The other 450,000. Well, let me not say that. Another 50,000 I would tithe, right? And then the rest of that, so 400,000 I'm reinvesting into my stream and my content. And so the money from that would have to be able to fund that. And so that's what I would have to feel comfortable with, enough to make a living off of and say, hey, babe, this is how much money they're offering. We take 10% of that. That, it's not 6 figures yet, but it is a starting point, and I can really push into building this into a career and really building a business. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna not critique it in a sense, but I'm gonna play the devil's advocate for leading up until then.
Yeah.
That's a huge financial number.
Right.
Not that you can't get offered that, but what are the chances of how long it takes you to get there? Because you could, let's say you pick up momentum and you start really growing. Look at people who hit partner. Like we're just affiliates. People who hit partner aren't even in a position where they can do it as a full-time job, just streaming alone, let alone trying to hire other people. I guess my question for you is, and it's more of just like a think about it rather than like I'm trying to get you to think a certain way and answer the question. It's just a thought. Is there a way you can make that scalable? And what I mean by that is, because it sounds like you want to hire a team around you, get people on board to make content for you so you constantly have something on YouTube. Is there some way that you could potentially make that content now on YouTube? Because that's also another avenue where it takes one video to just somehow pop off that you can get revenue from. Can you somehow, with the time you have now, maybe it's a stream highlight, maybe it's a certain mission you do, maybe it's literally you just pull from your Twitch stream, you have a 15-minute game where you got 30 kills in Valorant, you don't even have to edit it all, maybe it's just yo, what's up guys, it's blank 1440 here, I just went off, like the video, subscribe you're new, boom. Then you can link it to on your Twitch and be like, hey, if you want to see the gameplay I got, here it is on YouTube. So then you got people going over there. You slowly start to build it, but then you have a foundation. And then maybe it's a thing where, okay, one of your guys loves editing and he's looking for an opportunity to work for a bigger YouTuber. You could then hit him with, hey, do you want to kind of have an internship here where you can edit for me, use it as an opportunity to see, hey, how can I improve my craft? Because a lot of people, they don't make YouTube videos themselves, but they love to edit for other people. I almost wonder if you could somehow, like, kind of like your emotes, find a guy that you could pay, but this area, find a guy who'd be willing to do it for free for experience that maybe already exists in your community. I know Kism and mine, that is something, if I brought up to him, he might potentially be down to do. If you gave him like MP4 files, he could then take a little bit of time and try to edit it together. But I'll think, like, how can you scale it to the position you're at now where you can act in this moment where it doesn't have to be a substantial number. That'd be how I would look to approach it.
I know one of the things I've started, I started last night, is taking Twitch clips, making Twitch clips for my stream.
Okay.
I'm gonna start posting them on Twitter. One of the problems that I have is I'm very goal oriented. And what ends up happening is I try and do too many things at once, and I end up losing.
Johnny Vu, how's it going,
what I
homie?
need to do
Welcome
on a
to stream.
daily basis,
How you doing
right,
today?
in order to reach the goals that I have.
Yeah.
And so I end up getting very, very stressed is the best way to put it. And then what ends up happening is
You have one viewer? Hey, better than none, right?
You know what I mean? So it's no longer, I'm no longer streaming. I'm no longer, now that I read that afterwards, I feel like it looks a bit rude. It was more of a suggestion. No, right, that you weren't being rude. You weren't being rude at all.
What did he say?
I wasn't paying attention. I had turned, at first you were too quiet and he couldn't hear what you were talking about. So I turned you up on the stream. Well, then I went into Discord and turned you up because I couldn't hear you very well on my headphones and I didn't readjust it on OBS. And so you were blaring on OBS, but normal way. So I just I didn't make the adjustments. I have no idea where I'm going. Anyways, and so like I said, I get very one-track minded, and I lose focus of what I need to be working on day to day. And that's what happens every time I try and do Twitch and YouTube at the same time. And I realized really quickly, I was like, I have a very one-track mind. I've got to focus on one thing. Now, if I had a team with me, that's a little different, right? We can talk. You know, I have someone that goes through streams and looks up highlights or edits the stream out and makes a highlight, whatever the case is. I don't necessarily want to make highlight videos. I think there's a lot of that, and there's a lack of creativity. But nonetheless, you can kind of like if I really wanted to dive into that, I'm going to need a team. Now I can do Twitch highlights. I can make little highlight videos, 2-minute video, and put it on Twitter. That's not a problem. And so that's my focus now, is how do I
use, you said Twitter?
Yeah, how do I utilize the clips that I have, the funny moments that I remember from each individual stream, and how do I apply that to help with growth?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the thing about Twitch is that there is no way of, like, there's no algorithm. There's no way of growing. If the more views you have, the better off you are, right? And that's what makes Twitch so unique, in the fact that, like, when someone blows up, they truly blow up because there's no way of getting found out. It's word of mouth. And so when if you get recognized and you're growing exponentially, it's because literally everybody on the planet wants. Okay, not everybody on the planet, but a lot of people are interested in figuring out who you are.
Okay.
And that's my focus with Twitch.
Let me ask you a question that pertaining to Twitter, because you said like little highlights here and there, like little stream moments. What's like, what are you hoping to get out of that, is my question.
Out of what?
Uploading those to Twitter. What's your goal with that? Like, if you hope something could happen from it, what would it be?
The goal is to see, for me personally, to see how many people interact with it. I want to know, okay, do people interact with video at all?
Okay.
And specifically, due to my size, are they going to interact with my videos? And number two, there's that small chance. I don't care how small it is. There's that small chance that the right person sees it and is like, that's pretty funny, retweets it, and someone catches a hold of it and is like, this guy has some talent. There's something there. I don't know what it is, but there's something there, and I'm gonna go watch him, or I'm gonna go talk to him, or whatever the case is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that's what the focus is. Even though I know that I don't know the algorithm of Twitter, and I don't really care about the algorithm. I'm not gonna dive that deep.
Well, I beg to differ. I would say algorithm's your most important friend, because if your goal is, like, let's say you just want those odds of that one person seeing it that could potentially retweet it. Do you think, like, as a business move, it would be smart to understand it a little more, so, like, you're not kind of doing it blindly? And
no, I think it's important to know the algorithm, but not to the extent that that's the only thing that you focus on. And that's what, like, at the end of the day, clicks and view time, like, the same. I think that's the same with, or let's say Twitter. likes and retweets and them watching the video, right?
Mhm.
Those are the things that are most important. The analytics at that, the algorithm, that shit won't matter if the interaction with the content is through the roof. If you make good enough content, the algorithm doesn't freaking matter because people will send that stuff out there. The algorithm is a person going out there liking, sharing. You know, you can have the computer sees that you do this, and so they're going to push it a little bit more. But at the end of the day, the truest form of an algorithm is getting someone to like the content, or like the content enough that they're going to share it.
So
it doesn't matter what platform.
Yeah, I agree. I agree completely. I guess my devil's advocate to that would be then, I'm going to phrase it more as a question. So if you are on Twitter right now, and you're making this content, so it's already existing content, and your goal is to get it shared around.
Right.
If I told you a way to take those odds from, like, let's say, I don't know what your goal is with it. You said 1 retweet, but let's say your goal is to get that 1 retweet that then goes into 100 and then 1,000 to keep it growing and get seen. Right. What happens if I told you could make those odds from like 1 in a million to 1 in 100,000, something like that? Would that be something you would potentially look into doing?
Yeah, I'm a lifelong learner, so I'm all ears for like. Here's how I operate. I am a lifelong learner. I will read whatever book. I will listen to whatever video. I will hear. I am more than happy to sit down. Because I know that there's things that I don't know. But at the end of the day, I'm going to also do my own research. You know what I mean? So I'm going to test things out, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't work, then we go back to the drawing board. I'm never going to be that type of person that's like, you know what, that sounds like a good proposition. It sounds like it might help some, but because it came from someone else and it wasn't my own idea, I'm not going to do it. You know what I mean?
Yep. So here's what I would say. So with Twitter is one of those weird platforms where for people who don't use Twitter, it's almost impossible to explain the experience and the kind of chance and the weird times people go viral, where like if you're someone as a marketer from the outside, it's like, okay, what's the appeal to it? I completely get that appeal, but like something that I wish Twitter did a better job at is that clip is going to get buried. Yeah, you have that content. Yeah, you're posting it, which I 100% agree you're doing the right thing with it, and you're doing everything you can on Twitter to do it. I don't know the extent of if you're posting, let's say, once a week, something funny that's happening.
Yeah.
A person's ability to find that unless it came from a retweet of a recent video. What I would almost say is keep doing that. Don't change that whatsoever. But take that same existing content you have. You don't even need to edit it at all because it's all that you'd want it to be. Right. Throw it up on your YouTube channel with, you don't even need a thumbnail. Just have a title you think would be either explain the clip or somehow get clicks that's related to it.
Yeah.
Put that same thing in the description. It take less than a minute. Put something in the description. Put your social media or something, and then put a couple keywords that you think people would click for. That alone, I think, would get organic views, no matter how much it is. But then using that same content, which I said would only take you like a minute more to do.
Right.
If someone, like, let's say it's for Valorant during this time when it's the beta. Let's say you do that for a couple weeks. Let's say you do it for a month.
Right.
And then it's that downtime between the beta and the full release of the game.
Yeah.
So now Valorant content people are like, dang, like I'm missing it. Go to YouTube to like look for that stuff before it comes out again. Boom, they see one of your videos from like this week. Oh, that's sweet. This person seems cool. I would love to watch them stream it, but I can't. Here's little highlights of 30 to a minute clip of things he's done on the game that they're now going to go through your whole YouTube page and watch every single one of those videos.
Right.
So not only is it content you already have, it has the ability to spread into more videos and get more people recommended without you having to do any more work. So that's kind of my critique on the YouTube end of it, where I know you're like a perfectionist and you want to make the best quality content you are.
Yeah.
So I guess my challenge question to you is, if you're strong enough to post that on Twitter, what's stopping you from trying to post it on YouTube as well? Because that could be your growth opportunity.
Right. I never thought about it that way, other than the fact that, like, I always second guess, like with Twitter, because Twitter's one of those places where, like, no one really understands Twitter, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's one of those weird kind of places that's like, if I post this clip, I don't freaking know what.
Yeah.
With YouTube, there's this expectation, you know what I mean? I'm like, I maybe it's an expectation that I set for myself, and I'm like, there's this expectation that has to be good. With Twitter, you can see. It could be something great. It can be something stupid, and it not make any sense. But it will get the recognition. It might get the recognition that you're wanting from it, and that's why I keep myself from posting from on YouTube. You know what I mean?
I would,
and that's. God.
No, I was gonna say, Blue Cobra, what's up, homie? How you doing today? I would say my critique to that, because I'm very much the similar way in terms of, like, I think I have these built-in expectations for myself that other people don't even put on me. It's just something that, if I do something, I want to make sure I'm doing it to the best of my ability. Yeah. I understand that. My fear for you, though, is you're missing out on opportunities because you're being harder on yourself, or overthinking things that you already have that could make you successful. So my question to you is, what do you have to lose to try it? If your goal is to do this for a living, why not try it now? Because that's going to be an important part for doing it as a living. So if you can start that process now, who knows what can come from it? And hey, you might not reap the benefit of that one video until 4 years from now, but you never know when it's going to pop off.
Right.
So if I had a challenge for you this week, I would say, if you have a video you're going to put on Twitter that you think's funny, that's like less than a minute long, I highly recommend you to try to upload to YouTube. If you want me to think of some, like, things to put in the description that might help, or key tags, because I'm starting to learn a lot more about that through one of my classes for Google, and then also doing it myself, I'm more than willing to help. But I almost kind of want to treat it as an experience from my marketing perspective. What would happen with your content if you did that? Would anything come from it? I'm genuinely curious. I'm good, bro. How about you? I'm doing fantastic, Cobra. What are you doing?
I'd love to do something like that. And I also want to, like, I want to sit down and talk with you maybe off stream today, and just talk about from a marketing perspective.
Yes. So I'll say this, since I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna end my YouTube stream and go do the Bible study with Scotty real quick. Let me say a couple things before we go. One, I think I don't know if I mentioned this to you. I think I did when our classes were still in person for college. I was writing up a marketing plan, and that's something I would love to do for you now that I have all this time too. I'm not going to make it as in depth in what, like, companies are looking for, but I can tailor it to you with, like, recommendations, research backing it, algorithms, things like that. If you want me to start putting, I will start today and start putting a report together, so then we can meet sometime, and I can ask you, like, what are you looking for? What would you think would be success? And you don't have to take the advice. It's free. You sub, bro. You deserve it. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome to the channel. I'm more than willing to do that because I believe in you so much as a creator. And if I can help you find any more success than you already have, I would love to do that. So that's the one thing. And then the other thing too is let us know when you and your wife are ever down to want to be a part of the Bible study. We'd love to have you. I know we're trying to figure out time periods and stuff. And I talked to, I don't know what state he's from, but I have another streaming buddy friend, and he said he would be down to join too if Sky's still here. So I was trying to see if there's, like, some, like, community thing we could do where, like, if anyone from your community wanted to be a part of this online Bible study for, like, a day, doesn't have to be a thing that often. But I think it'd be cool because not only do we have people from different states, we have potentially people from all around the world that want to be a part of it. And it's so cool how playing a video game on the internet got people to do that.
Yeah. No, I'm down. She's working this week, so I don't...
Yeah. It'd most likely be next week, because then this upcoming week is going to be a lot of my finals and marketing plans, so then I'd be done. So yeah, we'll talk to you about that. Nice money?
Yeah.
Then thanks, man. We're almost at 7 mil. We're on our way.
Yeah, reading Oscar can hear you. What? More about your weird theories about coronavirus? No.
Is she a conspiracy theorist?
What? I can mute myself. What do you want to say?
I'm a conspiracy theorist.
All right, I'm I'm going to stay on until Scotty says he's ready to go. Because I know exactly how it is where I get off. It'll be another 15 minutes until Scotty's ready to go. He's like, oh, I'm not ready. You should have asked.
You hear the grind that's happening? I've never seen so much sweaty pants. All right?
Dude,
in a span of 8 hours.
I'm looking at your stream right now. I don't know what's happening, but it looks overwhelming, but awesome.
So much. Yeah, it's ridiculously like there's just so much that happens and you can't help but love it. Oh,
yeah.
Okay, nice little defense.
Scotty, let me know when you're ready and
I'm ready.
You are? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Oscar. Talk to you later, bud.
All right, brother. Take it easy.
Peace.
Peace.
All right, guys, I'm ending the stream here. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, feel free to smack the like button. I don't know if I'm going to have this go up on the channel as a video as well, as like the full stream. We'll see. I'll probably put it unlisted at some point. But if you guys still made it to this far, one, thank you. That's absolutely insane that you guys would support me that much. But two, and the most importantly, have a good rest of your day. Whatever you guys are doing, stay safe, be smart, and appreciate you for, taking a little time of your day to support me. So yeah, it's been your boy MumboElite, and I don't know if I'll see you later in terms of a live stream. I'll probably be on Twitch, so twitch.tv/MumboElite. But I will be back at it either tomorrow or the next day with some cheapest solutions for De Gea and other SBC cards that are coming up. Yeah. See you next time.